What is up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are checking out Crysis 2. This is a good looking game, and I've always heard, the Crysis games were really well done as far as their graphics go, and this does, and it's encouraging to know that as old as the technology is that we're playing on the Xbox 360, it still looks pretty freaking good in my opinion. So from here, it's only going to get a whole lot better, especially when the new systems comes out. But the reason we're playing Crysis is because I wanted to talk about Crytek. They've been in the news a lot lately. For one, you've got Crysis 3 that is coming out. So just a couple of weeks ago at E3, that was shown off. Looks phenomenal. These games always look fantastic. They've also got a new game coming out called Warfaced, which is actually a free-to-play shooter. And when you look at the graphics on it, they're just as impressive. And so what was surprising, I guess, and what I really wanted to talk about was the CEO of Crytek came out and said, from now on, the future games of Crytek are going to be based around free-to-play. They're going free to play all the way. Now, they said they do have some contracts. They've already are in as far as making games. So those games will probably still be regular retail games. You get the package, you get the whole deal. But from here on out, the future projects from Crytek, they said they are in a transitional phase of the company and going from packaged goods entirely to free-to-play experience. So pretty interesting news there. We've talked a lot about free-to-play in the past. I've mentioned that Xbox really doesn't have any real free-to-play games out there yet. And I know a lot of developers are working on trying to change that around. And there are a lot of people who would like to bring different games to the system, but for whatever reason, Microsoft is not being cooperative just yet, but I do think they're working on it. I don't know if it's got something to do with the systems or the way their lawyer crew is set up. I don't know, but anyway, I can tell you that free-to-play is going to be coming on Xbox, and I think it's going to be coming a lot sooner than later, especially next generation. I think the next generation of Xbox or PS4, whatever, I know they already have some free-to-play games. One of them coming into the PS3 is that Dust 514, which I've talked a lot about. That game still sounding just outrageous and crazy. I know a lot of people are partaking in the beta right now, and a lot of people have said some really good things so far, and some people were wondering how that would work as far as free-to-play goes, and I actually read an article the other day that talked a little bit about Dust 514, and they said if you wanted to max out your character, you wanted to get the best weapon, you wanted to get the best armor, you wanted to get the whole deal, it would cost you around 24 to 29 cents. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that was US dollars, or not even a dollar yet. We're talking pennies here in order to get the very best stuff, but that may sound fantastic for a lot of people, but the thing is, every time you die in that game, you lose everything. So you would be buying this stuff in bulk. So they talked about maybe buying 100 best weapons or best armor, and then that way as you get killed, you respawn or whatever, and you still have really good stuff. So that's how that would work. I don't really know what I think about that. I guess it would all depend on how much more, I guess, power they got. If it's going to be pay to win, I don't like that model. And Crysis actually made a comment, the CEO made a statement saying, they weren't basing their system on pay to win. It's pay to play. And so how single player games will work like that, I'm not really sure. We may have seen some of that already come about, because if you look at games like Fable, Fable did that episodic series where you would play a level in the game and you would pay to play that level, but if you wanted to go further, then you would pay again to go on to the next level. But I actually think they came out with the first couple of levels for absolutely free, so you could get into the game, play it, try it. If you liked the story, wanted to continue on, then you would pay per section or episode of the game. So let me know what you guys think of this whole system, this free-to-play. Crytek saying all their future products are going to be free to play. Warface, if you haven't checked that out right now, you should go check out the trailer for that. That looks really good. Again, another free to play game coming from Crytek. And then, yeah, Dust 514. Would you pay 29 cents over and over and over to be the best? Let me know. Thanks for watching.